Why hello there folks, and welcome back to Nature Explained. I'm your host Jake, and in today's feature we'll be venturing into the depths of South America in search of the second largest species of snake in the world, master of its environment, a creature with the ability to eat almost anything unfortunate enough to cross its path, the green anaconda. But before we begin, a quick request from me. If you like the feature today, give us a like and hit the big red button below me. It really helps us out and will greatly be appreciated. Now, let's get our snake stick, hire a boat, and head into the depths of South America in search of the Amazonian assassin. The green anaconda is a snake that lives in South America, east of the Andes Mountains, in the countries of Brazil, Peru, northern Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, as well as the island of Trinidad in the Caribbean. The preferred habitats of the green anaconda are swamps, marshes, lagoons, slow-moving streams and rivers, as well as tropical rainforests. The reason for this is that the snakes are semi-aquatic and have evolved around the Amazon River basin. However, in recent years, green anacondas have been found in the swamps of Florida as a result of the illegal exotic pet trade. In that environment, they have been thriving, as they lack predators found in their natural environment. There are two subspecies of green anaconda: the southern green anaconda, which is found primarily in western Brazil. There is also the northern anaconda, which is found in the northern Amazon and various countries, including Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, and Guyana. This species was only recognized as a distinct subspecies in 2024. There are barely any physical differences between the two species. Rather, it comes down to genetic makeup. The northern species is slightly larger than its southern cousin. As mentioned in the intro, the green anaconda is the second largest snake in the world, being 16.5 feet in average, with the largest individual being 17 feet, making this family the largest snake species. However, the maximum size of a green anaconda is hard to determine due to, first, the size of the large specimens making them hard to transport, as well as the skin will stretch up to 50% during the tanning process. I mean, Jesus, they have an actual world record from the Guinness World Book of Records for the animal which has the most extreme size exaggeration of any living animal. Female green anacondas are larger than their male counterparts. This is due to the requirements of gestation of young, thus requiring more resources and a larger body. Green anaconda scales are olive green with black blotches along their back, providing an effective camouflage in their environment, allowing these snakes to conceal themselves in the rivers of South America. Green anacondas are excellent swimmers. The reason for this is it spends most of its days in the water. As a result of this behaviour, the eyes and nostrils of the green anaconda are higher on its head, allowing them to move through the water whilst exposing as little of their body as possible. Green anacondas also have splayed jaws, which enables them to eat prey the size of capybaras. This adaptation has allowed the species to grow to be the heaviest snakes in the world. They can live up to 30 years in captivity, but in the wild they will often live only to 10. So, if these guys are the heaviest snakes in the world, what do they do to get to that point? Well, green anacondas are carnivores, and they will eat literally everything with a pulse, including but not limited to fish, amphibians, birds, mammals, and other reptiles, including other green anacondas, with either adults eating younger anacondas or females eating males. However, the most common prey is capybaras. They can consume prey 50% of their own mass. So, that includes prey such as tapirs, deer, peccaries, capybaras as mentioned, and on very rare occasions, jaguars and caimans. When eating, they will splay their jaws and move their body over the prey slowly. Once the prey is in its body, they will begin to digest. Depending on how large the prey is, green anacondas can go months without eating. This is the result of the green anaconda's slow-acting metabolism. Green anacondas are most active during the night. They will move around primarily by swimming, and the way they do this is by using the same movements they use on land. Green anacondas can swim extremely quietly, which aligns with their hunting strategy of large prey. Using their higher up eyes and nostrils, they will wait with its head just above the water, waiting for prey to come close, either walking past or going for a drink. At that moment, the green anaconda will strike forward and slowly will begin to wrap its body around the victim and will proceed to strangle it to death, after which the digestion process will begin. Green anacondas, which are mostly solitary animals, only come together during the breeding season. Outside of that period, if two green anacondas meet, they will either attempt to kill one another to eat, or will pass each other by and carry on. The breeding season will last the duration of the rainy season, which usually takes place between April and May. Females will release pheromone trails for males to track them with. Admittedly, naturalists don't know how they do this. However, it has been observed that males will flick their tongues regularly. This is likely how they track females. Usually, the pheromone trail will attract multiple males at once. The males will form a ball around the female, sometimes containing 12 individuals. This is called a breeding ball. It is a fight for the right to breed with the female. This can last up to 4 weeks, and the process will occur mainly in water, but can happen on land. Usually, the strongest male will win the contest. However, the female can choose another male, as they are far bigger than the male. Once breeding is concluded, the male better get out of there, because there's a pretty high chance the female will eat him, which is more common than you might think in the animal kingdom. Also, there have been cases of female breeding through parthenogenesis, which is when a female can self-fertilize without the presence of a male. Gestation will last around 6 to 7 months. Green anacondas will have live births. The number of snakelets will vary, but is usually around 20 to 40, although there have been cases of 100 being born. The female will lose half her weight during this process. Green anaconda babies receive no parental care. From the moment they are born, they're on their own. The reason for the large amount of offspring in one birth is that the chances of survival are low, but increasing the number of offspring increases the chances of some of that offspring surviving. Nonetheless, if they survive, they will go rapidly until sexual maturity, after which their growth rate will slow down. They will eat whatever can fit in their mouth. At these early stages, usually fish, small reptiles, and small mammals. Green anacondas are the apex predator of their environment, meaning that they are not hunted by a higher predator. However, green anacondas still have to be wary of a few animals. The most dangerous among these is arguably the jaguar, which the green anaconda cannot effectively defend against. Another danger are caimans. However, this is only when they are snakelets. Once they grow older, they will eat caimans. Alongside these two is the giant otter. This otter, whilst it might look cute, can pose a significant threat to green anacondas, especially when you consider that giant otters work together in groups to hunt, so a green anaconda would have to fight multiple of these creatures. Another danger, although limited in this documentation, is the harpy eagle, which has on occasion been reported to pick up reptiles with its claws. There have been alleged cases of green anacondas eating humans, and although none of these have been confirmed, when you consider pythons have eaten people in Indonesia, I wouldn't be particularly surprised if it has happened. Green anacondas are threatened by habitat loss, hunting by farmers due to a fear of green anacondas eating their livestock, as well as being hunted for their skin, which will be utilised in the fashion industry, making bags and other items. However, green anacondas are protected, and although their population is unknown, it's believed that they should be categorised in the least concern conservation category. And with that, that's the green anaconda, the Amazon's assassin. If you liked today's feature, do me a favour, hit the like and subscribe buttons. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, as per always, Margaret has created a video that you should check out after this one. And with that, have a good day, drink water, and I'll see you in the next one.